In this video, we'll learn about Synthesia AI. It's an AI tool which can be used to make videos, but it's a little different from any traditional video generator tool. This is the home screen of Synthesia. Once you log in using your email account, this is where you will land up. This is the home screen, as you can see. Now, there are a few things in this interface which might confuse a new user. Now, they have mentioned get inspired, and there's all templates written. Above that, there's new video, AI video assistant, AI dubbing, import PowerPoint, and this new video here also. There is AI dubbing again here, personal avatars, bulk personalization. So a lot of things seem scattered initially. So I'll walk you through each one of these aspects of what it is, and we'll understand how we can use this tool. So let's begin. Let us start with the option here to create a new video. If I click on it, now what it shows is, it shows a few templates. Now, this is new. In any traditional text to video AI generation, you will simply have a prompt that you can enter, you describe what kind of video you want, and you get the video. But what is different here is they have these templates, and these templates are very specific to certain type of content. For example, the tags that you can see here: interactive content, knowledge base, corporate, sales, training, modern, sales outreach, customer support, onboarding, minimalistic. So what it tells you is Synthesia can be used to make such videos, explaining a product, right? Having an interactive training, or introducing new employees in the organization, or new characters, right? Or telling your own story of your journey. You've seen all these videos, right, which look a little like stock videos or corporate explainer videos. That is what you can do here, and you can start with all of these different templates. So if you're expecting a traditional AI video generator tool where you enter a prompt like a person running on a street, and then you generate a video where there is a person who is running on the street, which is AI generated, those kind of videos are not possible to be generated in Synthesia. The Synthesia is a very specific tool made for these purposes, which you can see in the tags on the left side. Now let's say I want to create an interactive training for corporates. So I can use this template. I can click here. In about 5 to 10 seconds, this screen has loaded. The first thing they are asking you to do is, you can edit your script from here. So this is where you will type in whatever you want this avatar to speak. Click on next. This is where you can select an avatar. You can describe how a person looks, or you can choose any one of these AI generated characters. Then you can select a voice for that character. Based on whether it is male, female, what is the ethnicity, you can change that. And the end, you can generate your video from here. This is a rough overview of what this tool is about. When you're editing the script of the video, this is the place which we are going to use. Let me play this video first.
Wait. Start the video with...
Sometimes you will notice that the audio doesn't play for the first couple of seconds, first time you are playing the video. Let me take it back.
Welcome to our interactive training template. Start the video with a clear title and a short explanation of what the viewer will learn. Use the Let's Start button to move to the first interaction.
So this is what the script is so far. I have changed the title from interactive training template.
Start the video with a clear title.
Yeah, here. I have changed the title of the video from interactive training template to importance of AI. That is how you can customize any video using this one template. Okay. Now these icons that you can see are called as trigger points. So every element, whether it is this avatar or this title or the Let's Start button, you can create trigger points for every element. What does that mean? You can choose at what point in the script do you want these elements to pop up. If you observe the video again, you will notice that certain elements only pop up after that word is said. For example, the let's start button, it's an element which will pop up when, if you click on let's start, do you see here this trigger turns blue? So it will appear when the avatar says let's start. Similarly, if I click here, importance of AI, do you see which template or which trigger has been highlighted below? Clear. So when the narrator is saying clear, that is where the importance of AI text will appear. So it's a little similar to how we put animations in, Microsoft PowerPoint or Canva. This is how it works. So here I have changed the script. Okay, I have edited a few words here. Now the script looks like, welcome to our interactive video. In this video, we will understand the importance of AI. Use the let's start button to move to the next section. So you can customize this, and the trigger points that you see even now, if I click on each one of these, I'll understand what will appear when. So importance of AI will appear when the word AI is used. If I want to change it, I can do that. I simply have to drag it, click and hold my mouse, drag it to any word where I want importance of AI title to appear. If I want it to appear at importance, I can do that as well. Let's start is at let's start. The avatar is at welcome. The logo is in the beginning. This is the watermark. You need to upgrade, buy a premium if you want to remove that watermark. Can't do anything about that. And the backgrounds as well is something that will appear accordingly. You don't have to play around with these elements because this, color gradients and everything is very well set up already. All you have to do is the text and the buttons or the avatar that appears. Mainly, that is where you may have to change the trigger points. Now, the audio that is being used, I can make visible a speaker so that the other speaker appears. You can have multiple speakers in one video. That is how you can do it. Let me play this now. Like I said, the first time you play a video, you will always notice a lag.
Welcome to our interactive video. In this video, we will understand the importance of AI. Use the Let's Start button to move to the next section.
This is more like an interactive training program. And where do you see the next section? On the left panel, number 2. This is how you can keep continuing a video. Okay. Now what are they describing? Add a scene with a short overview that gives learners context about what the training will cover and why it matters. There is also a delay of 0.5 seconds in the end. I'll edit this and make it more relevant to the first part of the video, which was about AI. Now, AI and these buildings don't make any sense together. You can click on this and you can click here to replace the video. You can replace it with any of the media that you want to upload, or you can use stock content from Jiffy, Brand Fetch or Pexels. You can look for relevant prompts or relevant keywords to look for that video. Let's say I want it to be AI and the world. Might have to play around with this a little bit. I think this one of these looks to be a decent video, or this one looks to be a decent video. You can choose any one of them. If I click on this, now these buildings are replaced by this video. You can trim it if you want. You can change the duration of it. Let's say I want it to be only 12 seconds or however you want to do it. You can click on done, and that will also reduce the duration of the second frame that you can see here. Now the main thing that we of course want to do is change the script here based on what our previous script was. In the first frame, we will accordingly choose it, and this description gives a very good idea of what is expected in this frame. We'll add some script of the importance and relevance of AI. This is the text that I have written. AI is changing the way the world operates. It has changed how people work, plan, and even think. Now this is a trigger which is connected to this video. So this video will start appearing when the narrator says AI, and this is fade out, exit animation. So it's similar to the fade out that we put on any other video tool. This video or this frame will fade out when they say think. Okay. And there are a lot of other frames that you can see in multiple frames. Those frames take care of the background. right? So if I was not using the entire frame, if I'm using only this much of it, you'll see there are multiple gradients at the back. They are made of 13 different frames. So it's better to not tamper with them. You can select any one of them. If you delete, then you see the color starts changing. So let's not, tweak around with that a lot. Let me play this part now. Again, the same problem. I have to rewind and play it again.
AI is changing the way the world operates. It has changed how people work, plan, and even think.
Let's say I want this avatar to be shown in this video. Now it can be shown on the right side. I can even reduce and probably place it somewhere here. And now I can play it. Again, the same problem. You have to rewind.
AI is changing the way the world operates. It has changed how people work, plan, and even think.
You might have noticed that the character that we have here is not syncing the lips along with the text that is mentioned here. So the avatar here is not animated. That is because that will only happen when you generate the video. I'll show you where it is written. Here, if I preview the video, this video will start from the beginning, which is the first slide.
Use the Let's Start button to move to the next section.
After I press the Let's Start button, it will start. By the way, the first few seconds of the audio were not audible because of the bug that is there in Synthesia. When you play something, the first couple of seconds, nothing plays. If I click on Let's Start, it will move to the next frame.
Plan and even think. AI is changing the way the world operates. It has changed how people work, plan, and even think. Give the user a choice between 3 scenarios or
So it directly moved to the third because there was no element on the second where we had to click. Okay. Now here what is it's written? What's included in final videos? Animation of avatar, full resolution image and video assets, no current speaker highlight. Now current speaker highlight means if you have more than 2 speakers in a single frame, more than 2 avatars, you see there is a glow on this avatar which is speaking right now. That will not be there. Other things will be there if you are a free user. Okay. This is not there because we are not a premium user. So that is about that. And you can go on and on about it. For example, after the second frame, the third frame, they said that give the user a choice between 3 scenarios. So you can write something like what are you most interested in about AI? And here you can mention like AI in healthcare. Here you can mention AI in education. Here you can mention AI in probably government work, something like that. And that is how you can make a training module kind of a thing. Okay, and you can go on and on about it. If you look at this template, after let's say the user selects scenario 1, it will move to the next frame. Then you can have a test here. If the user selects scenario 2, it will have scenario 2. But if the user selects scenario 1, then scenario 2 will not be shown. So though the slide is here, it is only linked to the second button over here. And in the third button also, you can add one more slide. After you click on test yourself, now there is a question, true or false. If the answer is correct, then it will still give an explanation or you can go ahead. If the answer is wrong, then it will show that's wrong. So all of these slides will not be shown. They are dependent on the previous response. Okay. Then there's these other options and the video ends with see you later, which is the 26th frame or the 26th scene that you can call. So that's how this tool works. However, if I click on generate video now, you can give a title, you can enter a description, you can have captions burned into the video if you want. Means they're not external SRT files, they are embedded in the video itself. Chapters, you can rename these chapters if you want, like I have done for chapter 1 to 5. You can keep doing that for the entire series of chapters. But the problem here is these elements that we have, interactive elements like buttons and scenarios, cannot be used if you are a free user. Like they're showing in scene 1, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5, 6, 7, up until few scenes till scene number 26. The buttons or these interactive elements are only for premium users. You can still go ahead with the video by removing all of these buttons. You can just click on them and delete them. So that is how now Synthesia for free users will not be an interactive module maker. It will simply be an AI character with some text speaking something. That's all that Synthesia will be for free users. Okay, it's a very niche application of AI, I must say. Well, let's go back to the home screen. The second tool here is AI Video Assistant. That is only for premium users, where you can turn your files and links into video. AI dubbing is available. Yes, you can use that. It's for free users also. You can either upload your own video or you can paste a YouTube link. But Synthesia has a very strong privacy policy and copyright rules. If you paste any link which is affiliated to some copyrighted material, it will not dub. It will give you an error that it could not dub because it violated their policy. Instead, what I will do is I'll record my own video, which will be just a video that I am recording right now for this YouTube tutorial. Similarly, just 10 to 15 seconds of screen recording talking about the interface of Synthesia. And then we will see how it is dubbed into multiple languages. So I have recorded a sample video, a small video of 25 to 30 seconds. I'll upload it like this. You can give it any name, let's say video 1. Original language, let me keep it to English. You can also keep it to auto detect, which it already has. So this is good. This is live auto detection. So that's how it is. And let's say I want to dub it to Hindi. You can dub it to multiple languages also, but I'll just go ahead with Hindi. Lip sync, that will only apply when there is an avatar in that video, right? Anyway, it's only for premium users. Watermark you can't remove. Video duration, adaptive or original. So adaptive is when the dubbed video speed will be adjusted to fit the translation. If there is, a specific speech for every frame, and then Synthesia will make sure that that speech is only said in that particular frame. If you want it to be original, then you can do that as well, like as it is, without changing the pace of the speech to sync with the video. It will just dub it as it is. It is best for fast-paced dynamic videos. Let me keep it to adaptive. Okay. Now you can see it is using 50 out of 360 credits to dub this video. I'll click on generate. As you can see, this is the original English video, and this is the video that is being generated in Hindi. I'm not sure why it has to generate the English video also. This is saying 15 minutes and this is saying 30 minutes. So now I'll give you the final result, where in the first slide you will see the original video, which is in English, and then you will see the dubbed video in the second slide. So after about waiting for 3 to 4 minutes, the dubbed video is ready. By the way, you will also receive an email from Synthesia that your video has been dubbed. We'll click here and then view it from here also. Let me play the English one first. This is the interface that you can see. AI dubbing, you can upload a video in this section, or you can paste a YouTube link. But to stay away from copyright infringements, I'm not uploading any link, as it will violate the Synthesia's policy regarding copyright. So I'll have my own video recorded, which I will dub over here using Synthesia. This is the original video. Now getting to the dubbed video. Let's see how the result is. ये वह इंटरफेस है जहां आप AI डबिंग देख सकते हैं। इस सेक्शन में आप एक वीडियो अपलोड कर सकते हैं या फिर YouTube लिंक पेस्ट कर सकते हैं। लेकिन कॉपीराइट उल्लंघन से बचने के लिए मैं कोई लिंक अपलोड नहीं कर रहा हूं, क्योंकि ये सिंथीसिया की नीति का उल्लंघन करेगा कॉपीराइट के संबंध में। तो मैं अपनी खुद की वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करूंगा, जिसे मैं यहाँ सिंथीसिया की मदद से डब करूंगा। It's also asking for a rating that we can give it. I'll give it a 7, and I'll tell you the reason why. The voice quality was not that great. So when I say voice quality, anyway, let me close this. When I say voice quality, what I mean to say is there are a few tools like 11 Labs. We have made a full tutorial on that. You can go and view it if you want to. Where the AI generated voice sounds very close to a real voice. And dubbing also happens, especially in 11 Labs. The ups and downs in the pitch, in the way we speak, are all retained when it is dubbed. This seemed like more like a mechanical voice. Having said that, it was accurate. Also, it was my voice cloned. So it was not a random AI dubbing. It was my voice which was sampled and then generated into Hindi speech. So it did sound like I am talking there, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, a bit of pros and cons about it. Not the best dubbing that I've seen. I think the best out there that I have seen is 11 Labs. That was about dubbing. Now moving to the next, import PowerPoint, turn slides into video. Now you can upload any PowerPoint file and that will be converted into a video, not into a video directly. Let me show you what exactly would happen. So I'm going to upload a sample PPT here, which is just a one slide. And I just want to show you how this feature works. Enable text element editing. Yes. Convert speaker notes into script. All right, let's see what that is. Import PowerPoint. Now this PowerPoint slide will be used as a template. This template that we had used, similarly, now my slide will act as a template. It is asking to change font as it doesn't have Arial font. Let me replace font Sensi. This is the slide as it is. The only difference now is all of these elements are editable because we selected that it can be edited, right? Now, you can add animation to any one of this. Let's say I want this to be at the start. Let me type a script, okay? Let us learn about banned terminologies, okay? Now, when it says banned terminologies is when I want banned terminologies text to appear. What I can do is enter at new trigger. It's say at banned, okay? Now let me play this.
Let us learn about banned terminologies. Let us learn about banned terminologies.
So for some reason the trigger is not done. Though I did have it at banned, still it is not showing at that point. Exit at end. Okay, let's have a bigger script to see if this works well. We will study bands or semiconductor metal interface. Alignment for a semiconductor metal interface. Let's say semiconductor is something that I want to appear at semiconductor, and metals is something that I want to appear at metal. Now let me play this. Like always, the issue with Synthesia, they really need to fix this.
Let us learn about banned terminologies. We will study band alignment for a semiconductor metal interface.
This is how now your template can act as a playground for you to add terminologies, these triggers, script, as well as you can add your avatar from here. For example, this avatar. This guy can talk about band diagrams for you. Okay. This is how you can use the converting PPT into video. So it's not really converting a PPT into a video. You have to manually do these things. But yes, eventually what you get as an output is a video. So that's what it is. These are the 4 main tools that Synthesia offers. Get Inspired is same as the templates that we used in new video section. The videos that are here will be the ones that you have generated or the dubbings that you have generated. Trash is something when you delete, it will appear here. If you delete some templates, they'll also be here. AI dubbing, we already seen what it is. Personal avatars is something you can create your own avatar, but that requires you to buy a premium. Bulk personalization. Okay. Now, what you can do is you can select any template, click on personalize. You need to have premium to create videos in bulk, but let me show you how personalization works for a single video. Okay. Now, these are variables which are there in the template that we just selected. And you can type in your name. Let's say T2U. Job title, video content creator. Company name, T2U. Talent partner name, T2U. Avatar ID, if you want an avatar in the video, you can do that also. Email, you can add here if you want. It is mandatory. So let's say abc@gmail.com. It's a random email I have written. You can enter the name of your video, video 1. Description, you can leave it empty if you want. You can create a shareable link if you want. Search engine indexing, so this will become public and will also be indexed in the search engine. I don't want that. Include call to action. It is disabled for our workspace because we are a free user. Now click on continue in editor if you don't want to directly generate a video. I'll show you how the elements that we added have appeared. Okay. Now in the script, hey, after that, this is the first element which we entered T2U. Thank you for booking your first call with us for the video content creator at T2U. Here's what you can expect. This is a template that can be used by companies to make such videos for their new applicants. Let me play this video once.
Hey T2U. Hey T2U. Thank you for booking your first call with us for the video content creator at T2U. Here's what you can expect. I'm T2U, who will get to know you better and learn more about your career goals. During the call, we'll explain what we do at T2U, what the role involves, talk about your experience, and answer any questions you may have. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions before the call. Talk to you soon.
So though I entered some random names, the placeholders were put in very carefully. One was the name of the candidate who is applying or the new entrant in the company or whatever it is. And the other was the company itself. And in the end, this is how they used the information that we entered. And if you have a premium, you can do this for bulk. Let's say you have 30 candidates you want to onboard or you want to have an orientation call with. You can write in 30 names, write in their role and the company's name and email ID will remain the same. And when you generate, you'll have 30 videos and you can use one video for each just before the call starts. This is an example of how bulk personalization can work for you. Library, you can have your own repository of media whether it is music, photos, videos, fonts, or templates. You can create your own ones, then you can use them when you are making a video. Brand kits only for premium. Avatars, these are the avatars that you can browse here also. You can build an avatar only for premium users. Studio avatar, personal avatar, avatar with a green screen, which you need to contact them to get such an avatar. And voices, you can explore voices here. Voice cloning is again a premium feature, but we did see glimpse of voice cloning in AI dubbing, right? So that's all that there is to Synthesia, a very niche tool for very specific use. Now, talking about their plans. Before that, let's talk about this Miscellaneous. You can change your name from here, change your password. If you want to log out, you can click here. Preferences, you can, ask it to not send you any emails by switching all of this off, or you can switch it on if you want. Appearance, they don't have a dark theme here, which is surprising. Workspace settings, you can change them, the icon, workspace name, all of these, things you can toggle on or off if you want. Publishing users for premium users. Billing, now this is something where you can see how many credits are left out of the credits that you have, and the credits reset on November 11, which means from the day of recording, it's about a month. So these credits, 360 credits, will be refreshed every month for you to use. So it's a freemium tool. You can keep coming back to it after the credits are replenished. So my final take on this tool is that it is a powerful tool, very unique tool, especially when it comes to their templates. You have very specific use cases that you can use, especially for corporate and the kind of use cases that we saw, right? However, it is not a text to video tool. Remember that. It actually generates text into speech and then uses avatar to simply lip sync with the text that you have written. Okay, and then it has different elements that you can use, which are technically not AI. So it is a part AI, part traditional tool. Like the elements that we saw, when you click on the button, let's start, continue, that is not AI. That is simply an element which you can find in any other tool also. That's why I said it's part AI, part normal tool. But very handy, of course. If you have such applications, you can definitely go ahead and use their templates. They are very effective when it comes to making that content. And avatar-centric content is their strength. So that's all from this video. If you want us to cover any other videos, please feel free to put that in the comment section. If you have any other questions for us, any other feedback, please put that in the comment section. And to watch more such videos on different AI tools, stay tuned to Tools to Upskill.